spiritual experience. Links down below.
Disclaimer, we here at Spiritual Clicky Thicky Incorporated are not actually responsible for non-completion of your spiritual journey due to purchasing plushies. Thank you.
Oh, Mary Crimler, it's a Crimler. I'll put you over here. I'm just gonna make a Christmas tree full of tiny plushies, because I have like 200 in my closet for unrelated reasons. Please do not send help. I do not have problems. I will not accept any help. My doors are barred very shut. It's my plushies alone. It's my dragon. Good evening, ladies, lots and lots. Welcome to the click. You smell absolutely astounding today. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Do I have a treat for you today, apart from like tiny, really adorable plushies? You know, on this channel, we have gone through a lot of Bad Women's Anatomy, Not How Girls Work, Men Writing Women, all this kind of silly stuff, all aimed at the females, trademark. But I figured, hey, Click, aren't we gonna dish it out towards the males, trademark, as well? Oh, yes, indeed. So today, we are gonna take a look through Bad Men's Anatomy, crappy posts targeted at men, weird like fanfic writings that make me very blushily uncomfortable while reading them. So we're gonna go through it together and look at this absolute insanity directed towards the males, trademark. Enjoy. I'm gonna be so personally targeted by this video. I'm looking forward to it already.
Just like doctors don't want to admit that it alters the brain or that there is a greatly higher rate of autism in circumcised men.
Now we're past the point of vaccines causing autism. Now it's circumcision causing autism. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm so glad we're here today for this hashtag science. Does this also mean that if you like randomly get circumcised later on in life, you just spontaneously turn autistic? Is that like a thing? Can we experiment on this? Do we have any volunteers in the audience? No, please, no. No.
Will applying fresh semen to a wound help it what?
What about that makes you think it's possible?
You can purify a woman if you have an important ejaculation when you frick her when she has her period.
What do you mean cleanser? Is this one of those period shortcuts I have read about? You know, when some woman was ranting about like,
oh my god, these young women with their life hacks, they use vacuum cleaners to suck out the period faster than usual, and it's not good.
What on earth are you talking about? Is this the same thing?
That is to say, she will have a much less significant flow of blood afterwards, as if the splooshies absorbed it, and suddenly it is almost clean. So I wonder if I put male splooshies on a bloody wound, could it have a healing or antiseptic effect?
What the f? Oh, man. And I thought, like, all the posts on insane parents regarding, like, quack medicine and stuff was bad. Now we're at the point where it's like, oh, baby, you have this infected wound or whatever. Oh, no, we're not going to take it to the doctor here. I'm just going to do it the good old-fashioned way, okay? This is how our ancestors did this. That's why our ancestors died of sepsis, Steve.
It was against the rules to excuse myself in the presence of the Alpha. But I didn't give a damn.
Well,
I sprinted to the bathroom, locking the stall door. Then I heard it. The restaurant door opening. His footsteps. The Alpha was standing right outside my stall.
The Alpha.
I can smell your excitement.
Your point?
Why are you taking care of it?
What gives you the right to talk to me that way? Who do you think you are? I didn't have a chance to second guess myself. Because next thing I knew, the door was open.
Just like you want.
Exactly what I am saying.
Alpha.
Oh.
Say my name. When you wish to release.
Oh, wait, it has a caption. Sienna is the only virgin in the pack, and the Alpha has his eyes on her. Does it also have the essential AI voiceovers? Man, this is absolutely astounding. I could feel something inside of me that I didn't even know was there, and I never want to feel that again. Man, for anyone at home stepping up their Tinder game, I can smell your excitement, woman. Please don't smell my excitement. What the? They're not like dogs in heat, okay? This is like both Bad Men's Anatomy and just Bad Women's Anatomy. This is bad for everyone. Hashtag equality, baby.
Why can't we hear the slooshing around in the balls?
I can totally see this as some like unhinged couples tips on some whack subreddit where it's like,
How to figure out your man is cheating? Just lean down, dingle the balls. And if they do a slooshing sound or not, you can tell if he's recently been splooshified or not. Husband, this sounds dry. Snip, snip it is.
I mean, you could just say the same thing for like pee. For example, no, okay, logic isn't a thing here today. Cause it's powder form in the balls. Men are officially laser printers. Holy once it
It's a secret time you
Celebrate the journeys that bring us closer together. The Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration is back,
bells are ringing.
now through January 2nd.
once it gets mixed with pee, it becomes liquid. Wait, so let me get this straight here for a second. You have one ball with pee, and then you have one ball with powdered splooshies, and then they mix together and form the magical baby glue that is then printed out of the pee-pee. The pee is only stored in one ball. Holy, that's actually where it went. I'm like literally Nostradamus, but for like unhinged online posts. Usually the right one, which is why it sags down. Let me know in the comments how many dudes like stood up after reading this, like actually double check this. Is this real? The other ball is the powder ball. It holds the desiccated spermatoza powder until it's needed. Basic biology. I love it when people have the most unhinged post takes and then always end it with like, it's so obvious. Duh. You know, there is such a concept in, for example, showmanship that you should do things with confidence because that increases the likelihood of people appreciating your delivery and not just realizing when you make a small mistake. Take music, for example. If you play live music on stage and you make a minor mistake, instead of like hanging up on it, like interrupting something, making an angry face and that kind of stuff, just push through it. Pretend that this was exactly what you wanted to do. You don't even acknowledge it, and no one will even notice it or even remember it. That's the beautiful thing with confidence and showmanship. Small mistakes just get completely brushed over. I'm not sure the same thing applies to wild medical takes about having sperm powder balls. Okay? It's not the same thing. Oh, look at your little family photo on X.com, formerly known as Twitter. No bad comments can possibly be under this family photo on X.com. Ken Walsh is 60, his son's 17. That means he had him at the age of 43. That is spoiled splooshies. So yeah, do you drink 47-year-old dairy milk? Okay, am I the only one who gets like real whack vibes about this argument? Like, first off, that's not really how it works. And secondly, I just see some whack job using this argument in like a Chris Hansen episode where it's like, did you know that the person you were trying to meet up with is 15? And then the person replies with like, have you ever tried to eat a bun that's 18 years out of the oven? Didn't think so. Yike-a-roonies, man.
This makes me livid. I am fighting breast cancer, not chest cancer, angry emoji. Breast cancer is sex-specific.
Gee, imagine gatekeeping cancer. You go, girl.
When the news sources such as the BBC refers to women-specific health concern using so-called inclusive language, it erases women.
My God, I've never seen someone so desperate to be quirky and unique to the point they're gatekeeping fucking cancer. Are you kidding me? And yes, to clarify to anyone wondering at home, breast cancer can occur in both men and women. It's just more common in women. So that's actually a thing. But this poster needs this to be their identity for some reason. Oh my God. r/ made me smile. Becoming my own superhero. My recovery from anorexia. Here's the left picture and the right picture. Oh my God, that is some serious bulk. Hell yeah, bro.
How does a dude end up with anorexia, though? I am assuming he's
Watch college football all season long on a variety of networks with game-winning features on YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
That's like 80% of this video. Huh. Very interesting, bro. I mean, it's not correct, but it's very interesting. You would think that. You, at home, do you want to see the perfect male physique? I want to see the perfect male physique for like some gym inspo and stuff. Here we go. Oh, why are the hands bigger than the head? I don't think that's a thing. Did you do that in school? You develop like eating disorders? Assuming. Strange. I do find the implication interesting that the thing that makes you develop like eating disorders is taking dick. That is a very interesting hypothesis. That is just kind of not correct, but it's very interesting. That's like 80% of this video. Huh. Very interesting, bro. I mean, it's not correct, but it's very interesting. You would think that. You, at home, do you want to see the perfect male physique? I want to see the perfect male physique for like some gym inspo and stuff. Here we go. Okay. Oh, why are the hands bigger than the head? I don't think that's a thing. Did you do that in school as well? When people would tell you, like, if your hand fits over your face, you're more likely to develop insert, medical issue here. And you would put it here, and they would, like, tap it so you punched your own nose. Was that something that people did in your school? Yeah, our kids were really dumb. But anyway, this picture reminded me of that. This unlocked some core memories.
Wait, I am shocked to read all the comments suggesting this was forced naughty. Your husband dated your friend and had a kid. He is lying to you. There is 0% chance your husband unknowingly or unwillingly did bad stuff and made that child. The PP just doesn't work like that. There is no such thing as an unconscious boner. Lol.
Somehow, every single morning of my teenage years suggests something else. But what do I know? Every kid with an awkward boner in class did it on purpose. Confirmed. That would, that would be some pretty interesting implications. This is another one of those, like, this sounds really interesting. It's not true, but it sounds very interesting. Like, I have no idea what this initial comment is even about. Is it about, like, a repeat cheating affair that eventually ended up in a child? Or is it about a one instance when the other person was doing something very bad, when the other person was, like, pass out drunk or something? What's the context of this? There is a wider range, and I don't think we can make, like, a single judgment. But the last part of the comment is just demonstrably wrong. Please cease.
My God, people would do that? Go on the internet and just tell lies?
At this point, I am convinced that is actually the norm. To be fair, the myths about first-time naughties. Replies. Virgin men will never experience pain on the penis when they lose their virginity. If a man felt pain on his pee, then he's probably gay. You see, sexuality affects pain receptors. This is established science, according to TikTok comments. He's not man enough to handle a vajayjay. That means he's gay. While it is perfectly normal for most women to feel pain when losing virginity, because women are gay. I mean, they like men. That's pretty gay, because virgin vajayjays are weaker than virgin pee-pees. All right, so the only thing weaker than a vajayjay is a gay pee-pee, because that's when it feels pain. But a vajayjay is here on the ranking, and the strongest thing ever is a straight pee-pee. What? I'm just gonna pop this little dude's bubble right here, or pop his balls theory, or whatever you want to call it. No, this is not accurate at all. Stuff can hurt sometimes, especially when you take into consideration size differences and that sort of thing when it comes to genitalia, or hard to go, or lubrication, or any of these things. It's important with sex ed, because when you don't have it, you end up with people like this that starts ranking people's toughness in genitalia in regards to their sexual orientation. This is both homophobic and sexist and just like Bad Man's Anatomy, all in the same comment. That is absolutely astounding, man. I'm also just gonna put this out there. Like, I have a decent chunk of friends who are like gay and stuff, and some of the stuff they do on like a regular basis just for the funsies, while XD, would probably scare the shit out of most straight dudes. I'm just gonna be honest, fam. Okay, like you have no idea you sweet summer child. His male hormone secretion is just too extraordinary. Think of it, Shinogi. Everyone must seem female to him. An old woman, whether it's an old man, a rugby player, a sumo wrestler, they would all exude womanhood. None of them would appear male. I mean, to be fair, this is from Baki, which is like unhinged levels of masculinity. I'm not sure if it should be taken particularly seriously. It's incredibly entertaining, though, because they go these wild tangents. It's like, he has 1,000 times the testosterone of a normal man. Everyone is a little girl next to him. I love this. It's so unhinged. It's very entertaining. I actually thought pee was stored in the balls before it became a meme. Damn, you did it before it was cool. I was born in 1993, so it was 2005 when I was 12 and going through puberty. This was before the pee is stored in the balls meme started floating around, unless I was just social media illiterate back then. I mean, social media barely existed back then outside like MySpace or whatever. So, these kind of memes just didn't really exist in the same way. Because my uber-religious Southern Baptist mom didn't trust YouTube, which FTWDK had come out that year. She had child block on my internet privileges back in the days of dial-up. So I didn't know much about the male reproductive system. When I was 12, I actually thought sperm came out of the male body through the urine. I have a specific memory of when I was taking a pee one day, looked at my urine and I was pissing and said, well, there goes my male splooshies. What hilarious thing did you believe in while going through puberty? Oh, I would love people to tell me these kind of stories in the comments. This is gonna be a really entertaining comment section. You know how YouTubers are always like, I read every single comment? Well, in this video, I will actually read every single comment because this is gonna be really entertaining. This is gonna be my entire afternoon, baby. If you're 5'7" tall, then you're a lion. Monday, you do tuck jumps and double crunches, and then you have Wednesday, Friday. Okay, but if you're 5'9", then you're a dog. If you're 5'11", then you're like a bulldog or whatever. But if you're 6'1", then you're is that a corgi? Then you're a corgi. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday workout plans. If you're 6'3", there's none for me. There's none for the 6'2" boys. Am I a corgi or a tiger? Please. Well, if you're 6'3", then on Monday you do whatever that. Can I have more pixels? Apparently not. 20 pixels, and Wednesday more pixels. Muscles. But these ads are so unhinged. I'm looking at ripped, furry-esque, muscular dogs and tigers, and they have random height measurements next to them with both workout programs. Man, these are the kind of ads they're afraid of showing on videos on YouTube when they say frick too many times.
Oh no, you said frick one time too many. Our sensitive advertisers don't want to associate with you. Look at this quality brand awareness. How could they want to place their ads on your videos? Man, they should pay me double to place this garbage on my videos. Are you kidding me? Ooh, baby. Speaking about ads, you should stop running, because look at this person. Why is he running? That's a friend.
Jane, time to rotate.
Don't get hit.
Come on.
The expert is here.
Jane, time to rotate.
So what if you will drink coffee for 7 hours, then drink water for 9 hours, then drink for 7 hours.
Sure.
My turn.
This is insane. All the apps are going in the direction of like crappy mobile. This is the standard you should follow. Company. Enough is enough. I heard that the people believe there's nutrition.
Go on, Johnny.
Only 1,500. Look at this. He grows really tough. Wait, is this a real ad? Are you kidding? Is this a real ad? Whenever I read stuff like this, I'm always a little bit skeptical if it's just like rage baiting and like racially baiting stuff and, spreading misinformation online. But is this an actual ad? This is insane in that case. Oh my God. This is like the reverse. Now we have two theories, okay? If you get circumcised, you either get autism or you get ripped as hell. It's one of the two. Let's keep reading in this video to see if we can nail it down, baby. This is very exciting. Or maybe it's both. Maybe when you get circumcised, you just get super muscular and autistic. Oh my God, man. Damn. Oh my God, that's like literally so me. Oh, here is another wholesome post. I see there is a bear already on the site, but any chance I could buy a gummy bear mold to be used? Also, can male splooshies be used in items? really wanting a...
Trapped with the in-laws this holiday season?
Did you hear the owl?
Escape to any of our 2,600 locations with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Also, bring a friend for free and get access to the Black Card Spa. Just $1 down, $24.99.
264 people were like,
Oh my god, this is so funny. I want a keychain filled with bodily liquids. That is so fucking wholesome. Ooh, family vibes for everyone, baby.
you know, keychain plushies seem like a really, really good item now, in contrast to some of the stuff that is apparently out there on the market. Yay.
Okay, so hear me out. So working out makes our muscles big and strong. So a PP is a muscle, so wouldn't stroking it make it grow bigger?
Stroking it makes it grow bigger. I mean, I think you should try it. The results might be fascinating to you, you know? Just gonna leave it at that. Or maybe they mean like boob curls, but for men. You know, you put a little weight on it and like... Dick curls, bro. Have you done your dick set today? Oh, yeah, bro. Nice dick bicep, bro. That's what I see in front of me. That is absolutely amazing. Like, it has a little bicep bump. Hell yeah. Do you seriously think different sexes have different numbers of ribs? Yes, men have one less rib. I mean, didn't they teach us this in health class or science? No, this is something Facebook moms cooked up because of the Bible stories about Adam giving up a rib. And then apparently men have like an uneven number of ribs, which like, you can literally just feel it. Just touch yourself. I mean, not like that, but like touch yourself like this. Science. Dick Bone. I knew a man, he was 32 years old at the time, who said, can't remember the exact context, oh, but I wouldn't want to break my pee-pee bone doing that. Dead serious. I mean, you can break it, you know, just like you can break anything in your body that isn't specifically a bone. You know, there can be muscles that break, you know, and fibers that get ripped apart and that sort of stuff. You can break stuff that isn't bones per se. So, half correct, I suppose, but man, I asked him to clarify. You know, he said, the bone in my pee. Okay, so it wasn't about breaking something, it was like this. He thought men had a literal bone.
Seth, in position.
Let's rotate. Let's rotate.
Come on.
We're definitely thoroughly educated about reproductive anatomy by the
My turn.
Play along.
hearing me is like very intrigued. This is like one of those
Hit him where it hurts.
like very like slow stuff, and then the bone lines in a certain way, so like expand.
It isn't time for us to just yet.
Seth, in position.
I thought that was an audible
James,
You cannot stop me.
Anatomy, oh my god. I mean, I can get behind, you know, the lads just like working out with the balls after practice, so to say. That's perfectly normalized, but damn. That is,
No escape.
The equivalent to women is attention. If you women could understand, go 6 weeks as a woman without getting talked to, being ignored by your family, relatives, and friends, etc. Attention is to women what sex is to men. You see, if your family doesn't frick you at least once every 6 weeks, then you get depressed as a man. That's my takeaway from this post.
okay, it's a little bit of a cheesy line, but I feel like sometimes people on the internet need to hear it. Men and women are the same fucking species, okay? Men and women are more similar than they are different. We are all social creatures. We used to have tribes, okay? Even before we lived in like fucking Twitterland. Dear God, my own kisses that I spill are the same demons haunting me. Energy never dies, and a male orgasm releases unborn spirits. Since you are their father, they will attach themselves to your creatures. Since you can't
Watch your blind spot.
My turn.
Sure. Accept this.
Come on.
Oh my god, this is like a scrappy abortion rhetoric, but I'm absolutely right? It's not to do the self-body.
Jane,
It's
time to
murder.
rotate.
You cannot stop me. It'll not hurt.
It is still murder. Because not all of the species make it to become a
No
race.
escape.
It's inherently mass murder. Isn't that beautiful? Remember that. Okay, well, what is this going to do for anyone's life? Why should I remember this? One can understand how deep that message is if you experience being full of life. This is some like r/I'm 14 and this is deep on absolute crack. I swear to God. People who relapse struggle to get back because their own unborn children haunt them. They actually the demon spirits because their murder make their spirits.
I'll help you. Need pet, nothing to feed. I'm sorry. Don't look at me.
Matay-ta. Matay na ba na ta?
1, 2, yes, all accounted for. Headmaid Rena, at your service. Gigi, standing, nothing to... Don't look at me. I'm sorry.
No. Ina. Wata. Wata ta? Ina. な。だ、わった。わった。わっただ。みんな。だ、わった。みんな。だ、わった。みんな。
Ready for standing by.
Come on.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.